Hey friends, now in this session I will show you physically that which components are used in basically the starter circuits, which components are used for controlling and they are used for powering up. So you can see there is one main MCB. The shape is like this. It is installed and it's feeding. Basically you can see that there are three contactors are used in data starters, K1, K2 and K3. Here you can see one contactor is called as main contactor, and the main contactor purpose is to provide supply to the winding of the delta winding. So this is, for example, three-phase supply is available here on the top, and when the switch MCB switch on, the power is available at this contactor. When the on button is pressed, for example here, then this supply is coming through this auxiliary contact or through this contact to the motor. So this is basically the simplest circuit. This is the motor, and you can see there are three windings, U, V, W, and each winding is named as side 1 and side 2 by 1 and 2. And here you can see that this winding, other side, if you want to connect in star in the start of the winding, so you can see this contactor is on, and here you can see jumper is already provided. So when this contactor is on, so you can see that all three windings are shorted in star, and in the start this contactor is picked up, and after this is the timer. After preset time delay, this contactor is reset and the contactor K2 delta is picked up. So when this contactor is picked up, you can see the wiring through this wiring, the wiring are connected in delta. Okay, so for example, you see this is the red phase, so red phase coming here, and then it's reaching at this point. Okay, and then further it's connected to W2 is further connected to the other phase of the winding and it's forming a delta. So in detail we will see schematics later on. I will explain you through schematics. In this one you can also only realize which components we are used, and if you want to switch off, you have to press this button and this contactor will reset. It will cut the supply and the motor will be stopped. So this is basically the components used for the control circuit, and this is more another simpler way. You can see this is the contactor which is used for delta, and this is the contactor which is used for star, and this is the main contactor. It is shown by M. M means main contactor, S means star contactor, and D means delta contactor. So for example, in the start of the motor starting time, we want to connect the winding in star, so we will switch on. This contactor will be picked up, so you can see all three windings will be short circuited when it's picked up. This winding will be short circuited through this star point, so all the windings are connected in star. After some time this contactor reset and the contactor D picked up. So here you can see when the contactor D picked up, this red color winding, the start W1, and this is, for example, this is U1, this is U2. U2 is then connected to yellow phase. So red phase second end is connected to yellow phase first end U1. So similarly you can see the yellow phase other end is then connected to the blue phase, and blue phase other end is connected to the red phase, and it's forming delta. So these are basically the components and the very basic function. We will check the schematic drawing in detail in the next lecture. I hope you enjoy this lecture. Thank you very much.